Hello everyone, in the video, I will talk about Demon Slayer Season 2 Episode 6. This episode is full of great fight scenes, and one of the best episodes till now. Tanjiro and Daki's battle continues for a while. After Tenjin Uzui subdues the sentient flesh Obi, it returns to Daki, who is still fighting Tanjiro. Suddenly, Daki disappears as Tanjiro attempts to strike her, appearing on the roof of a nearby building, while her hair turns white as she regains her full power. Tanjiro sees her transformation and realizes it is more dangerous as it is giving a horrible smell, indicating how powerful the transformation is. Daki wants to quickly kill the Hashira to please Muzan. Meanwhile, bystanders berate Tanjiro for causing a ruckus. Daki unleashes a wide-ranged sash attack that destroys the nearby buildings and kills several civilians, while also making a deep cut in Tanjiro's left shoulder. Seeing the destruction she has caused, Daki contently walks away before Tanjiro yells out to her, saying that she won't get away with this, to which Daki reacts in a cruel manner. She says that the lives of ugly humans have no value and that all of them can have fun rotting in hell. Tanjiro gets very angry hearing Daki's words. After this we can see a flashback where Rengoku's father Shinjiro Rengoku writes letters to Tanjiro. He thanks Tanjiro for exchanging letters with Shinjiro Rengoku. He says Shinjiro is doing better now. He recalls that his first meeting with Tanjiro was a shameful one. He is seen telling that after his wife died due to illness, he had drowned his sorrows in alcohol. We get to know an interesting fact that Rengoku became a pillar only by reading the instruction manual of flame breathing, which consists of only 3 volumes. He is telling Tanjiro is even more remarkable. He has a birthmark of the first sun-breathing user and is a chosen one. Tanjiro is seen telling his birthmark came from the wounds when he protected his brother from the brave. Tanjiro says that even if he is not a chosen one and is not as powerful, he will not back down from someone who takes people's lives and cause pain without feeling regret. After boiling with anger, suddenly, Tanjiro appears behind Daki, grabbing her leg as he attacks her. Daki ducks and uses a sash to deflect the attack before jumping away, having her leg ripped off by an enraged Tanjiro in the process. Daki quickly regrows her foot. Tanjiro asks her why do she trample on people's lives. She recalls Tanjiro's words from a swordsman that Muzan Kibutsuji has met before, the memory being left in her cells. After that we see Inosuke is seen telling Tenjin the worm belt had escaped from the holes. Tenjin replies to Inosuke to cut it out and tell him that he has protected the humans and did a great job and tell him to show some respect to him. Makio tells Tenjin that things would get way worse if they did not chase the demon. Tenjin and the team move quickly to the location of Daki and Tanjiro's fight. After Tanjiro brings up Daki's human life, she punches a hole in the roof before saying that she doesn't remember her human life and being a demon in the present is all that matters. She continues by saying, the demons don't get sick, old, don't need money to eat, don't lose anything and that demons can do whatever they want. When Daki finishes speaking, Tanjiro rushes forward and Daki unleashes her 8-layered obi slash technique. Daki remarks to herself that her obi has been spread across the city to take control of Yashiwara, and now that the sashes have returned to her, she is much more powerful. Daki continues by saying since Tanjiro barely managed to survive, while Daki wasn't at full power, it's impossible for him to win and declares that she will cut him up along with his blade and head for the Hashira. Contrary to her expectations, Tanjiro uses burning bones, summer sun to slash up her sashes, which Daki thinks is impossible. As Tanjiro continues his relentless onslaught of sword slashes, Daki feels confused as to why he isn't feeling the pain of getting wounded by her sashes and is instead getting faster. Tanjiro's blade manages to reach Daki's neck, but the upper rank transmutes it into an obi sash to lessen the effectiveness of his slash attack, preventing Tanjiro from decapitating her. Realizing this, Tanjiro hops away, while Daki tries to attack him with 13 sashes. Tanjiro expertly puts all of the slashes into the same spot and pierces all of them into the ground. Daki arrogantly remarks that she will just simply blast him away, but realizes that Tanjiro has pulled them, so they can't stretch and bend. Suddenly, Tanjiro backflips into the air and cuts up all of Daki's sashes and runs up to Daki to slash off her neck all in an instant. Just then, Tanjiro collapses to the ground and starts violently coughing up blood. Seeing this, Daki remarks that humans are miserable, before remarking that she will slice off his head. After that, Nezuko Kamado appears behind Daki and destroys a chunk of her head with a kick. Daki jumps away while restoring her head before realizing that Nezuko was the demon Muzan told her to kill. Demons don't have limits like humans. Nezuko releases her anger and prepares for the fight between her and the Upper Moon 6 demon. Nezuko rushes forward and prepares to attack Daki before Daki cuts off her leg and slices her torso in half, sending her flying into a nearby building. She mocks her for being weak and being a half-developed demon since she hasn't eaten any humans. Daki continues to provoke her and cockily says that she will not fight Nezuko anymore and will simply leave her trapped and expose her to the sun instead. However, before Daki can say anything else, Nezuko comes out from the rubble and regenerates her leg in an instant, leaving Daki stunned at her abilities. Nezuko proceeds to instantaneously regenerate her arm, which was cut off as well, leaving Daki uneasy as she realizes that her regenerative abilities are on par with an upper-rank demon. Nezuko's body transforms as she breaks her bamboo muzzle. A horn grows out of the right side of her forehead, and her body also becomes covered in ivy-like demon crests. Daki gets more intimidated by Nezuko's change in the aura, and she tries to defend herself from one of her kicks, successfully cutting it off with her obi. However, before she can cut Nezuko's head, Daki is still smashed into the ground by Nezuko's kick. Daki is shocked as Nezuko's leg pierces through her body, pinning her to the ground. The episode ends with Daki being pinned on the ground by Nezuko. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click on the bell icon so that Rite will be even more excited and continue to update on the latest videos about Demon Slayer and also on other cool anime.